as you start to plan your vacations and getaways this year, there's so many options out there. They're kind of endless, so you may need some help in narrowing things down and figuring out how not to get travel catfish, let's say. Mitchell Alexander, the editor-in-chief with Globetrotting Magazine, is here with us. Great to see you, my friend.
Thanks for having me back, Leanne. It's always awesome to be here.
Well, you know, I love talking about travel and all things getting away. So today, we're kind of focusing on the options people can pick from, and also just how to narrow them down a little bit.
And how technology can be a friend or a foe.
Okay, so let's start there with AI. I know a lot of people are using AI. A lot of people are using ChatGPT to find out, you know, different locations, where they're going, and things to do in that particular city.
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
My take is that AI is really exciting, but it is not ready for travel planning yet.
Okay.
And the real truth is that it lacks a human touch, and travel to me is all about the human touch. And so at Globetrotting Magazine, I've got a front row seat to some of the kooky AI travel itineraries that ChatGPT is spitting out. And it makes me very much want to proceed with caution.
Okay.
For example, when planning a trip to the beautiful country of Peru, ChatGPT suggested accommodation in a prison.
Well, I don't know if I want to stay there.
What else? When planning a flight from Miami to Paris, I think you're going to Paris sometime soon.
I am.
It suggested a flight with 6 separate segments, trying to save a little bit of money.
Okay.
When planning a trip to Greece, a tour of the Greek islands, it suggested one named Kolokairi, which is wonderful, except that's a fictional island from the movie Mamma Mia.
Okay, so be careful if you're using AI to do your planning. I guess there's the big tip.
Yeah.
Let's also talk about Instagram versus reality, because we see a lot of people on social media going on adventures, and photos can sometimes be doctored a little bit.
Oh boy, they can be completely misleading, they can be overly composed and polished, and they can absolutely be edited all the way out. So the truth is, Instagram, I mean, it's been around for 10 years versus AI just for a couple, but we still need to be really savvy on there. So I have a couple examples that I think are really relevant with this Instagram versus reality, and I see them a lot. The first one is in Bali, and it's a beautiful attraction called the Gates of Heaven. And I guarantee, Leanne, you've seen this in your feed before. And the truth is, this beautiful little photo op sometimes has a 4-hour wait to get a 30-second spot to get your picture taken there.
My goodness.
Then, every time you see a picture, it looks like there's this beautiful reflecting pool. It is fully not a thing. It is a photographer with a mirror physically up to the lens to make it look like this perfect reflection.
Okay, interesting.
A bit egregious, if you ask me. And really, we're not telling you not to visit these attractions because they can be absolutely wonderful. For me, it's the question of, do you need that perfect photo op? Is that really why you're going there? And maybe if you do, time it differently. Choose the right time of day or the right time of year to go, and I guarantee you'll have a different experience.
I also don't want to wait in line for 4 hours just to get a quick photo.
I'm sorry, for anything? 4 hours?
You can visit these beautiful countries and see other destinations there.
For sure. However, another example I have is the beautiful pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Don't miss it, but proceed with caution.
Okay.
So I think the biggest misconception I've noticed is people think that it's in this remote, serene, isolated desert, but the truth is that it's right up next to a really busy city. So just picture being at a gas station and then seeing the pyramids, but that's really what it can be like. And then you see these pictures where the spot looks completely empty, and I guarantee you that's either a very strategic angle or someone's been photoshopping it all the way.
Okay, so don't believe everything you see on social media. All this said, Mitchell, how can people avoid disappointment while they're traveling and they're on their adventures? Maybe it's the only vacation they'll get to take in a handful of years.
Of course, and truly it's getting an expert to help navigate through some of these complexities. And you'll always hear me recommend using a trusted travel advisor. Of course, we love the travel advisors at GoAway, a company headquartered here in Ontario. And those destination specialists are real humans, not AI, not chatbots. So you know that they've got the expertise, they've been there, they've taken these trips before, they know the locals, they know the insider tours, and they can get you private guided experiences that will guarantee that you have the best experience.
Okay, amazing. Lastly, we have to talk about where we want to go this year. What is on your list of travel for this year in 2026?
2 that I'm really excited about. The first is Guilin in China. It's a city and region that is looks like a watercolor painting. Just picture these giant limestone cliffs, beautiful rivers, amazing for nature enthusiasts. And then the second is Valencia, Spain.
Beautiful.
This is far less busy than the Barcelonas and the Madrids. Beautiful coastal town. You get all of the beauty of Spain without the intense crowds.
Okay.
How about you?
Okay, so I told you off camera I am going on a bit of a European adventure. So we'll be doing Lisbon in Portugal, going down to the Algarve, hopping over to the south of France, and ending in Paris. So
Wonderful.
I think that will be a great experience.
I have a lot of tips for you.
Well, you're going to have to give me all of them.
You bet.
And also on my bucket list is, it won't be happening this year because, you know, I'm running out of vacation here. But Bali and Thailand, I haven't been there yet, so that is something I would love to do.
Wonderful. Make sure you set aside 2, even 3 weeks next year if you can, if, you know, the station will let you get away that long.
Okay, I'll have to put that request in. Mitchell, thanks so much.
Always great to be here.
Happy travels.